Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting me, I want to thank you so much for coming over, and I hope you enjoy my content by subscribing by the end of this video. Also, if you are returning, thank you so much for coming over and supporting my channel again. So today I am here to share my first project share of my third round of reviewing products for PandahallSelected. So I first want to give a huge thank you to PandahallSelected for giving me the opportunity to review again some of their products. This has been amazing, and I'm really excited about this product today that I am sharing. So the product that I'm sharing today is the metal embossing lace cutting dies, and in this set came 10 dies, and this is what they look like. I've already placed them on my magnetic sheets from my own stash, and this is how beautiful they are, and this makes it really easy to be able to keep up with them for one, and great for storage. So you can see how gorgeous those lace cutting dies are, and I'm going to share with you what I created with these lace dies. So it's a total of 10 in this set, and they're really good size as I mentioned. So what I chose to use to create this project was I chose to bring out my metal dies, which are the tag dies here. I use this in my project. I also use these tags right here that I just recently got. I also use some of these eyelets, and in addition to that, I also use my diamond dots, and this is shade 5011. And I also use my book rings as well that I did not pull, but you will see them in the project. So let's go ahead and get to that project. So here is what I created. I chose to create this beautiful flip tag sample right here of the lace dies, so that way it'll be easy to be able to keep up with how they look and how I can use them on a project. So on the front you can see how I've used one set of those beautiful lace dies here by trimming out this beautiful tag, and what I also did was I added some of those beautiful crystals which are from the diamond dots to the bow, the earrings, and I also even made her a necklace. And this is my front cover of my tag flip sample of the lace dies, and I love the way that turned out. Absolutely beautiful. So I took time and I cut out each of the tags in white cardstock paper, and then I went ahead and added this beautiful girl tag on the front here, and this tag right here says it all. And when you get ready to flip it, you can see how I have the eyelet to support the holes there, so that way it'll reinforce it, as well as I have this book ring here, so that way I can add it to something or a hook in my craft space to keep up with this a little bit easier. So as you flip each one, you will see how these dies are cut a little bit easier, so that's why I wanted to take time and go through all of that with you today. So what's really cool about this is the fact that you'll be able to see the die cut in its true form on how it cuts out. And so let's go ahead and do that now. So it flips off very easily, so you can see how gorgeous this die is right here. So this is one of the lace ones here. I refer to this one as the chevron because these dies do not have names to them. And so this is how this first die looks right here, and so you can see the one at the top there, and you can see the design of it, and then you can also see how it cuts out those other pieces that you can also incorporate and use. So when you look at the chevron die here, you can see how gorgeous it is, because this is what it looks like when it's in this whole piece. And of course those could stay in if you wanted them to, but I went ahead and cut those out so you can see a look of that. This is what it looks like when all the negative pieces are out of it, and then those two chevron pieces or the zigzag will look like this if you choose to use those as well. So that's the first piece there. The next one It's this beautiful doily looking one here. I absolutely like the way that looks, really clean and simple. And that's this one right here, which is the second one. Look how beautiful. Love that. Now I did use that one. That's the one I used on my project. So we're going to go back here. You can see how gorgeous your project will look when you create with it. So I did take time so that way you can see what it looks like with the finished project with those lace dies. And I just think it turned out really nice, and it kind of framed it out really, really beautifully. And so that's what we have when you use those lace dies here. So I like that. That definitely took it up a whole nother level by adding that. So that's that one. And then we also have this lace die right here, and that would be the third one here. Really, really pretty. And moving right along, we also have this one here, which is absolutely gorgeous. This one reminds me of different waves. This one would be great to use if you're doing something like with water, like a water layout. So I have this one here. That's the die at the bottom there. You can see how beautiful that looks. You can see what it also looks like when you keep those pieces in, and then when it's also the negative pieces are removed. Alright, and then we also have this one right here, which is an absolute gorgeous one as well. Look how beautiful that looks. So with this one here, that's the bottom one here. At first glance, it looks like a watermelon slice, but you can also use this one to add some beautiful different elements to your creation as well. That's the last one that's on this magnetic sheet here. Really, really beautiful. You can see how it looks when it's in its full form as a whole piece here, and when it's cut out with the negative pieces removed, and then you have that piece that's right here. Really, really pretty. I like the way that looks because it gives you different ways to be able to use the lace dies. And you can go to PandahallSelected for sure to check out all these dies that I have shared, because every single one of these would definitely be listed in the description box. So that way you could take advantage of finding those very easily by the links that you click on. In addition to that, PandahallSelected was so kind, they went ahead and gave me a code for you guys. Use the word LANE, L-A-N-E, which will also be in the description box, to save 10% off of your purchase. So this is another one right here that we have. Really, really pretty. And on this sheet right here, you can see that one at the very top on how that one looks. And this one right here is really pretty as well. And these dies that I'm showing you that have this line at the bottom here, those particular lace dies only cut just the portion at the top. That's the part that's going to be lifted up, and also the pieces that are the negative pieces in the center here. But this piece here you will have to cut out, because if you don't, it's going to pretty much stay within your paper, and it still creates a beautiful look. But if you did want to cut it out as I did, you could just trim this line right here and you'll get that same effect. So that's this one right here. That reminds me like these little small windows. That's what that one looks like. And then we have this design right here, which is really, really cute. You can see that one in the middle there. Really, really pretty. And we have this one right here that look like flowers, and that's towards the bottom there. Really pretty design. Last but not least, we also have this one right here that reminds me of leaves and maybe even a tree, if you want to do some mini trees for like a little mini village. Really, really gorgeous. So that is my creation for PandahallSelected. This is what I created, was this beautiful flip tag sample of the lace dies. And if you are interested in any of these products, again, they will be listed in the description box, so feel free to check that out. I want to thank you guys so much for taking out time to join me today. This is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes. I hope you choose to subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Have a blessed day, and thank you so much for your continued support, and have happy crafting, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.